gardening is such a cool thing. It just keeps coming back again and again. And I'm with Shirley Lee, one of the Davidson County Master Gardeners at the Demo Garden at Ellington Agricultural Center, where they have a beautiful and award-winning square foot garden. So tell me about some of the things you have in here.
Well, mostly what I have left in here is what the deer and the rabbit didn't eat. Whatever they ate, and then I planted something else in its place. So I've ended up with a lot of flowers. And this is a fernleaf tansy, which is supposedly deters things. And the peppers, they don't like peppers.
Oh, well, you have some beautiful peppers here.
Have some beautiful peppers. I have several different kind of peppers because they don't eat the peppers.
You have a great variety of herbs, and this is something people think, well, I need some herbs and some vegetables. And with square foot gardening, you've really taken advantage of every square foot. So let's see what you do.
I don't do big plants. I'm real select in the plants I put in here where it won't take away from the fact that I've got so many squares. So I'm select with what I put in, that like the tatumi squash supposedly gets just a little bit big and then flops and runs all around the ground, so I still have one square.
That's fantastic. You have here, well, some beautiful chard.
Yes.
Growing in this square right next to it. Onions, what is this?
That's a sorrel, a red sorrel, and it's just pretty more than anything. It's an herb, but I don't use it for that much. It just looks pretty in here. Fantastic.
And more
peppers. Carrots, of course.
And I understand you've already had quite a harvest out of here.
Yes, we had the Junior Master Gardeners here in June, and they've come to find out they love to harvest. And they harvested most of the things in the bed that were able to be pulled up. They enjoyed the harvest, and it's the onions, the beets, the radishes.
We, of course, have tomatoes. You can grow them in a square foot garden.
Oh, you definitely can. You have to do the determinate, the ones that stay small. You don't really want the ones that get like 6 foot tall and flop all over everything. But beans are perfect because they go up on this. And this soil obviously is down to the point where it nourishes beans really well.
Fantastic. Okay. And then, of course, you have the nasturtiums, which are not only good to eat, but are a really good pest plant.
Pest plants, that's what that's mostly for.
Now, tell us a little bit about the theory behind this. I see that you have each square roped off.
Yes, this was when I entered it in the contest. The roping worked against me because in order to qualify as one of the people that win, you're supposed to have a wood grid. And then in the winter you pick it up and stand it up and then put it back down. And I felt like the string was more something that a child could relate to, or a young person starting wouldn't be intimidated by having to build a grid, which is easy. And then you just have, instead of having a backdrop that they wanted you to build, I would just put sticks in because that's very doable for anybody.
Well, it's very versatile, so you have each square, you plant one thing.
One thing.
In each square, I see if people come out here to the Demo Garden at Ellington, they can see a chart of some of the things that you can plant in a square foot garden. It's fantastic. And what about the soil? Is it just regular?
It's a mixture. He recommends, but a lot of people you could just use a compost, but he recommends vermiculite to help with the water, and then the peat, which loosens it, and then like 2 or 3 different kinds of compost. I use like worm compost, anything I could find. I had 5 different kind of compost, and then you mix it on a tarp and just put it in here, and then you keep buckets of it with you to replenish. And then you keep a 5-gallon bucket of water near it because you water with a cup.
And this is something that everybody really should come out and take a look, because even if you have a lot of room, there may be a place where you want to experiment with this beautiful, easy method of square foot gardening. So come on out to the Demo Garden at Ellington Agriculture Center and see what the Master Gardeners are doing with their square foot garden.